Hi, Jeff. Like you and many others, ICTs have been part of my professional and personal life. I will also be lost without ICTs. My job will be taxing. Ang hirap mag-type sa typewriter ha. It's hard to keep in touch with my friends and relatives who are very, very far away from me. And I wouldn't be on distance education mode without the ICTs. In response to Dr. Mel's question on the similarity or differences on the associated or soft skills between the situation in a conventional work environment and telecommuting, I have several points that I would like to share with you. Telecommuting is full-time work but with the use of your computers at home. Work is facilitated through video conferences, broadband internet connections, and phone calls. That is, after logging into the company server, of course. In this discussion, I would like to focus on working relationships as there is an array of aspects that we can look into. Soft skills are personal attributes that enhance an individual's interactions, job performance, and career prospects. So my discussion is a contrast and comparison of telecommuting with the traditional work environment. I chose the three most prominent factors that affect the working relationships. Number one, dealing with bad boss or difficult people. Number two, conflict resolution. And number three, negativity. Let's go with number one. Dealing with bad boss or difficult people. The similarity would be, of course, the boss can never be avoided unless you are the boss. Just like in conventional work environment, a good way of dealing with a bad boss is to efficiently do your job. While the difference, there would be less interaction in telecommuting with a bad boss. Although you will still do your job efficiently, so your boss wouldn't get mad at you, the perk will be that you wouldn't have to come face to face with the Dragon Lady. Alright, number two, conflict resolution. Similarity, there would always be conflicts everywhere, and telecommuters and conventional workers have to communicate effectively in order for them to solve the problems. In a conventional work environment, help can be gotten with just a wave of the hand or a simple psst, psst. But when a telecommuter faces a problem with a project or a looming deadline, the chance for help is very, very minimal. Number three is negativity. The similarity would be both the telecommuters and conventional workers are prone to negativity as negative vibes are everywhere. In a conventional work environment, one can find a friend who will listen to his or her malaala mo kaya stories or find the comfort of a confidant. In short, one can get a psychologist. For telecommuters, because of the transactional distance, you may not be very affected by the negative vibes from your company. There is less interaction, so there is lesser stress for you. You will be saved from dealing with Miss Nega's irritating reactions. But if, in case it gets to you, sorry to say, you work in isolation most of the time, so you will have a slight chance of finding a psychologist for yourself. Well, andyan naman ang family mo sa tabi mo eh. But if you're not friends with your mother, sorry ka na lang ulit. To conclude, the problems or situations in working relationships in a conventional work environment and in telecommuting are very much the same. We all just have to effectively use the ICTs more effectively, efficiently, and creatively in order for us to reach our goals. One could never get the best of both worlds. But he or she could always find the best things in his or her workplace. Pero, I would still like the idea of having not to see the Dragon Lady face to face and hear her trembling groans.